Hello everybody, we're back in the Unity Center again, and again we have Daniel Mitel as a visitor and has courses here. Daniel is one of the closest cooperators to Drunvalo Melchizedek, and he wants to tell a little bit about the big event they had in Sedona. And one of the reasons this is the third interview we do. He always has new stuff, new things coming up, and talks a lot about Ascension and the times we are in and everything. So I think it's very interesting stuff he comes with. But first, can you tell us a little bit about this event in Sedona?
Hello everyone, and Einar, my brother, I'm again here, Oslo. We have sun today. It's such a beautiful day. Yes, a few weeks ago in March, I was at the first Cosmic Grace workshop. In my opinion, a really important event in the spirituality, in our world spirituality, in a sense that Drunvalo, who is the master of sacred geometry on this planet, one of the Melchizedek who brought all this information to us, he explained again the Merkaba and all how the energies are moving in our body of light. But more than that, we were able to see how the science is coming from behind. You know, like I would say maybe more than 20 years ago, people were really laughing when Drunvalo explained about platonic solids or about different sacred geometry forms, and not to mention, if you put all platonic solid, by the way, Drunvalo said a few years ago, Metatron cube are all 5 platonic solid, and they form the Metatron cube, right? And Drunvalo said all the Metatron cube, it forms life everywhere. People were laughing. But I think it was 2009 or 2008 when a gentleman got a Nobel Prize in chemistry. He demonstrated that all 5 platonic solids are interconnected with if you know in chemistry, the Mendeleev table, the table of elements, you know, natrium, chlorine,
yeah.
Exactly, which is life. So basically Drunvalo was right. So in Cosmic Grace now, Drunvalo brought some really scientific proof of how the energy, and now we are talking about something really important, Birkeland currents, and especially here in north you can see the effect of Birkeland currents is the sun and the energy of the earth, the magnetic field, and it formed this aurora borealis, right, which is Birkeland currents. But we have the same currents in our body, in the heart. And when you think of the extended Merkaba and you think the effect of these Birkeland currents and effect of the energy, you completely change how you see yourself, how you see the world. More than that, you can see Drunvalo showing the workshop. They already demonstrated the sun is liquid. This gentleman from Electric Universe, which is a big thing. You understand me? And you can see there, NASA shows so many pictures. When something is going out of the sun, it's like a splash of the water, you understand? Yeah. So all these theorems we need to change what we educate our children. It's a completely new science. Another thing they demonstrate is the whole solar system is moving continuously. So in fact, we are moving continuously. What happened 10 seconds ago is gone. Our planet is in a completely different spot, and it's a high speed. It's not just gently movement. The whole system is moving, the whole galaxy is moving, and the whole universe is moving continuously. And if we understand that, suddenly we realize that what we are talking, ascension, a change of life, it happened now, here, in this moment. What we are trying to see in the future, prediction, in a way does not exist, because you can predict something, but you never know our solar system what will meet in the road when it moves, right? So, and this is a very important thing. Another thing in the workshop, Zack Greenfield, he is teaching HeartMath Institute thing. He made clear demonstration when you are in your heart, right? And he put this small, it's called M-Wave 2, right? And you just put it at your ears here, and it takes the energy of the heart and the brain, and you connect to the laptop, and you can see the graphics there. And you can see very clear when you are stressed and nervous, you can see the signal of the heart, right? And it's just a simple breathe in and breathe out. You focus into the heart, and you inhale love, exhale appreciation. You inhale love, exhale harmony. And suddenly you will see exactly how the heart is changing. They call coherence. The doctors, the specialists from HeartMath Institute from California. You are in a high coherence. And suddenly it goes to this green light, and you realize how much you destroy your own body, you understand? They clearly demonstrated when you are upset, and this is science, the doctors demonstrated, you have this enzyme goes in your body like a cortisone that completely makes you sick. So imagine how good it would be to have one of these small, maybe it's too big, but to have a small thing, to have with you, to put it somewhere, and whenever you are upset, to be connected with the heart, to hear beep, 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 beep. And when you start, you stop. Do you want to be sick? No. You just stop, inhale for a couple of seconds. By the way, they want to implement this to police in US.
Okay.
we know what's going on there, right? All these shootings and all this trouble there. So imagine if the police officer will have this, and he will be able to control himself, right? And to be in peace and calmness. How many of these incidents could be avoided, right? So this was another interesting thing we've done in the workshop. And also Claudette, Drunvalo's wife, she's teaching imagery. I'm teaching imagery too. And Claudette gave another excellent session of imagery and the exercises of imagery. Imagery is very important. It's coming from long time ago. And I can say a lot of people, they don't understand imagery, but anything is imagery. When you do a salad, and you put that salad, and you put that all the tomatoes and all these colors, this is imagery. Suddenly you see an image, and your intuition is telling you what to do. A lot of things what we are doing in our life is imagery. We completely disconnect from these images. And imagery is important because in the brain you are thinking, but in the heart you have images. There is no thinking. The heart doesn't blah blah. The heart is giving you either an image or a dream. Understand me? So the heart knows exactly what image you need in this moment. So it's giving you a sort of hint through an image. So what Claudette presented, it was very important. The event was great in a sense that one of the things I like at this event, we were like 150 people there, and we were all people from all over the world. And by the way, Lilu Masse, who was here also in November, she was there taking interviews, and she participated in the workshop. But what I wanted to say, online there are like 10,000 people from almost 100 countries. You know, on this it was an online workshop. Also it was live. Okay. So people from all over the world could see this workshop live, and they could communicate questions through Facebook and internet when they didn't understand something. So it was for me it was important because beyond the subjects we were connected. 10,000 people for 5 days doing something together. For me it was a big thing, you know. Because usually you see an workshop, 50 people, 20 people, 30 people. But when you have more than 10,000 people that they speak the same language, I'm talking about language of the heart, it's not about the English language, right? But when you see they can, because by the way we have translation, simultaneously translation, it was Chinese, it was Spanish, it was Japanese, Russian, so we have simultaneously translation for different countries, right? So they could understand what Drunvalo is talking, and we had a big group from China. So when you see 10,000 people all together working for unity, right? You really feel it's possible. You know, because you go all over the world and you see all these things, troubles, wars, people are fighting, money, but suddenly you see 10,000 people who are united, and they are working together, and you really believe, yes.
What were they working with? What kind of theme was it?
We have really good meditation. Again, we connected with our body of lights, and we connected with Mother Earth, a very important meditation through our body of light. And it was not just the meditation itself. The meditation were great. We were working with partners, right? So you can close your eyes and you work with a partner which is in front of you, and you can feel the energy of the partner through your biomagnetic field, your heart. You know, your heart produces a biomagnetic field, and HeartMath Institute demonstrated that, which is big. I mean, we are talking about a diameter about 4 meters around you. So imagine, in fact, when we are talking, our hearts are talking, which is very important. So in this workshop, we are doing these exercises, my biomagnetic field and your biomagnetic field meeting together up there, and we could communicate heart to heart, and you could feel that. That was very interesting, you know. And all over the world, out there, people were working in their houses with your wife, with your friend, whoever wanted to see that workshop. And we had this generous feedback from all over the world. People were telling us how important it was to work together. And it's even more important, your biomagnetic field of your heart, the Mother Earth has a biomagnetic field. So in fact, if you are able to work with your biomagnetic field of your heart, you can work through the Earth, and you can communicate with somebody else's biomagnetic field, you understand? Now you can understand how you can, and I remember Russian made this experiment, I think it was in 1975, a group of it was an academy there in Moscow. A group of people were there and another group in Siberia, and they connected to the magnetic field of the Earth, and they got the same message. They were, after that they confront to see what's going on, and it was just like that.
It was a proof of unity.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you have you're making your own books.
My own book. Actually, I'm writing the second one. Will be ready 2 weeks from now. Yeah.
You want to show it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? This is going to be the paper format. Balboa Press, Hay House. And I think in 2 weeks we are going to have all over the world. 2 or 3 weeks, because the book is ready in paper format. In electronic format is from last year. We already we have it out there, and good reviews. Amazon Kindle, I got the best reviews last year for a simple reason. The book is very simple. My years in Tibet, my 4 years when I was working with 2 great masters in Tibet, and I put there some simple meditation. And it's a small book. It's very easy to read. Some of my friends, they told me they read it in 1 day and a half. It's very easy. Honestly, it's not my book. It's what this great master told me. I don't take any merit of this book. It's just a message which they gave it to me. So if people can use it out there, I really believe it's a good tool. There are some really simple meditation which you can do anytime, any day. So anybody can try it, and I think it helps a lot. I've got really good feedback. People with some problems, starting with headache and finishing with rheumatism and problem in the bones and the back, and they did some exercises from there, and they told me they got a big improvement. So I was really happy to see if it's working, why not? And it's working. I believe the great master from Tibet, they know what they are talking about, right? So they have thousands of years of experience in meditation, so they give us the best, right? Some of the best.
You promised me also that you were going to show us some easy meditations or
Easy exercises.
exercises.
Sure. I'm going to choose two, and it's very important for people out there to understand. You know, when you keep your tongue completely relaxed down in your mouth, you lose a lot of energy. The energy, instead to go from the heart through the brain, it gets out and you lost it. So a simple exercise, whenever you can, just put the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. It's very healthy. I don't know how much. Let's put it like that. When you don't speak and eat, keep the tongue up. Two things are happening. First, you connect the energy from the heart with the brain. This is first. And secondly, you collect some saliva on down, which is very healthy. In Tibet, actually, they literally saved my life with this saliva. They found my body frozen. I was 2 days, I walked on the snow. So monks, they found my body. They meditated around me and they opened my mouth and they let saliva with this energy. That kept me alive, actually. This is called Amrita, or nectar of God. So you swallow this saliva, which is a connection. Why this saliva is so healthy? Because when the tongue is up, the energy, instead to go down, it goes up and it hits the pituitary gland, pineal gland, and here the fontanelle or the crown chakra, and it forms like a vortex, and it comes this energy down, and you get this sweet. It's a sort like a maple leaf syrup, or like honey. This forest honey taste. It's very healthy. So at least for these two reasons, try to not to speak much. Keep your tongue up. And this is a very healthy exercise, believe me. It's one of the most powerful exercises. And in Tibet and in Himalaya, all people know that. You will see they rarely speak, and you know their tongue is up because look at my neck. See, my neck had a specific movement. When you can see all people there, they have this muscle of the neck, and you know the tongue is up.
Okay.
When they speak rarely, and when they don't speak, the tongue is up, and they swallow with saliva. It's very healthy, right? Well, this is first exercise. The second one, whenever you have time, say a mantra to yourself. I always give an example what they told me in Tibet. Say this mantra, you know, I am pure love and bliss, I am in light and peace. It sounds like a poem, right? So you just say, you can even use your breathing. You breathe in and you say to yourself, I am pure love and bliss. You breathe out, I am in light and peace. Repeat this mantra a couple of times, right? Just do it. And you will see the effect of your subconscious mind and your heart. How suddenly all your life started to change. You really attract light and peace, you know. So don't lose your time out there, you know, just for this mundane, small things. Go for a big thing. Say this mantra and you will see, do it for a week and see what's going on in your life. So just these are just two simple exercises from my book, right? But the effect is so powerful, it might literally change your life. Or if you are very sick, it might make you really healthy, you know. So why not? What you can lose? Nothing. You can be better, so at least try it.
Thank you very much. You asked for a short interview, so now it's already gone 20 minutes. So
as usually, we want to do.
But as usual, you also can tell the world this is a short message for these times.
For this time, I give you a simple message. If you have a chance to see this flower, always try to see a flower like first time.
Okay.
This is the only message. You know, remember. I remember what a really good great master said. If you are not a saint here, you will not be a saint after you die. So don't believe if you hear you don't. Actually, the idea is this: if you don't enjoy life here, don't believe you will enjoy life after you go on the other side. So try to enjoy life here. So the message is: when you see a flower like first time. Enjoy that flower, that beauty. That if you understand that, forget all what I said until now. You don't need anything else. That means you are already a master. This is important. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Daniel.